Hola, my name is Cesar Velasquez. I am from Cusco, Peru, and I was born and raised here in Cusco City, the capital of the Inca Empire, and I am very proud to be born here.
The Inca people arose to power around 600 years ago, but their history, beliefs, and ceremonies are shrouded in mystery. What we do know of that time is filtered down through the local people and from reports of the Spanish invaders who took over in 1532.
We are in the Coricancha. Coricancha was the most important temple of the Inca Empire.
Machu Picchu was important, but this place was the most important one. Machu Picchu is amazing, it's a marvel of the world, but you get closer to the walls and the walls are kind of rustic. It's not like this. Here they look like the rocks were cutting with lasers or something.
In this complex, they also worship the most important divinities. The divinities for the Incas were the atmospheric phenomena, like the sun, the moon, the stars, the lightning, and the rainbow.
Sun, it's in Quechua Inti, moon in Quechua is Quilla, and stars are in Quechua Chascas. All these three important gods were representing the Inca trilogy. Sun representing the man, moon representing the woman, and the star representing all the kids or population actually.
Only one place remained untouched and undiscovered by the Spanish, and this was Machu Picchu. Hidden away on top of a mountain, this amazing site now attracts over 10,000 visitors each week and is recognized as one of the 7 wonders of the world. It is possible to reach it via the town Aguas Calientes in the valley below, which is also known as Machu Picchu Pueblo, or you can choose to hike the original Inca Trail and take the route through the mountains on foot. This short film is going to take you into the experience of the modern Inca Trail with a small group who went with the tour operator, Wayki Trek.
Of course, this is very famous trail because this is maybe the only Inca trail where you can see several Inca places along the way and also walk through the original Inca trail.
I chose this company because it's all local guides and porters, which I thought would make for a more authentic experience.
And then they have to be submerged in water. Huaylacocha. How many people been in Huaylacocha? Huaylacocha, you remember, not the first night. Actually, you stay in his house, no?
Yeah, we stayed here.
Valerio's house.
Yeah.
He's coming as a head porter right now.
It was the only way to get my dad to come and join me on the holiday. So.
Yeah, I cracked the nut. It was pretty good for an old man.
And then some other guy followed us. I don't know how he got tickets.
I don't know how I got you.
Just give it up and peel it.
Only pulled one. I'm going to feed these X-Men, they're hungry. Yeah, that's right.
Another last one is the stevia. Do you know stevia?
Yeah.
Stevia is the natural sweetener.
Yeah.
We've all had coffee.
We're so
ready.
pumped. I'm a bit nervous, so I don't know what to expect, but I'm very excited.
Have you ice climbed before?
I assume that's the last day, right? No, the second day. That's
today,
tomorrow.
no, it's
We're all
it's
getting
right now.
alpacas, right? We're just going to ride on the back of them. That's how this is happening. Fairly sure.
I'm pretty sure you guys can carry me up. It's gonna be
No
fun.
problem.
Sweet.
So I started to do trekkings like this, camping, outdoor activities, and then I found maybe my passion now, no? So that's why I'm still doing this for that long.
We'll probably get there like 3:34, right?
And we're
Yeah,
going
that's
to end
why it
up
feels like
below
super-
Cusco. There you go.
Yeah, we'll be alright. We just go up really, really, really high before we go back down again.
Yeah.
I was really worried on the first hill because I got really, really puffed. Couldn't breathe at all. But then I think like your heart sort of gets used to oxygenating your blood at this altitude, and then it's fine after that.
Definitely gets easier.
It gets
You
easier.
was just steaming ahead.
Eyes on the prize.
Actually, this is one of the biggest places. It was founded by Hiram Bingham in 1911. Not many people belong to this Inca civilization knows about Machu Picchu probably. That's how come also that the Spaniards didn't found this place. No? This place, Machu Picchu, was kind of hiding place. Used only for very high class people, noble people. That's why they built this kind of buildings over here to use like checkpoints, lookouts. Any people was coming through this valley have to be here first.
Yum, guys.
Lovely.
Because Machu Picchu is below Cusco, I wasn't quite expecting so many uphills. But I have to say that the coca leaves are the most amazing things ever. I had some at lunch and I was like powering up them.
Coca leaves are not 100% legal in Peru because it is the main thing to make cocaine. So no coca leaves, no cocaine, no? That's why so Peru nowadays is named like one of the first producers of cocaine in South America, no? So you see this? Don't chew it at the moment. Just try to your accommodation here, no? And you chew.
It's been amazing.
Awesome.
It's been awesome.
It's really hard to fathom that you're in the middle of a valley with mountains that are so tall that they touch the clouds.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It's really cool.
So nowadays we are allowed only to 500 people. But before maybe 2011 we used to have around almost 1,000 people more or less on the Inca Trail, which was too much. But the good thing is because this activity provides a lot of job for the people, you know. This is our factory without smoke. We have fruits, granola, bread.
Feeling refreshed and full and scared.
Nervous.
Vámonos. First water stop, Ayapata. An hour 20 minutes from here. Next water stop, Yuchapampa. This is the last place to buy anything before you keep going out, okay?
We're climbing uphill for 5 hours to a place called Dead Woman's Pass, which I'm sure will be very accurate by the time we get to the top.
Hey Alex, what's in your mouth?
Coca leaves. I am chewing my way to victory.
The first half, the first 2 checkpoints along the way, or the 2 stops along the way, I was like, okay, I can deal with this. This is cool.
Yeah, it's
You know, it's
misleading.
uphill, but it's like doable, totally manageable. And then the last bit, the last third, is super steep and really high up. It's really hard to breathe. And I was doing like 20 steps or 50 steps and then stopping, gasping for air. And it just seems to go on forever.
And the last 500 meters is just, it's like Heartbreak Hill. You just, every time you get to a certain point, you see more steps ahead, and then you get to the next point, and then there's just more steps, and you feel like it's never gonna end. I bawled my eyes out like a baby. I was so overwhelmed, and I wasn't expecting to feel that.
Hold on, 2 hours, 3 hours.
I feel accomplished. I feel slightly short of breath.
Tired.
Knackered.
Cansado.
And then you go down, down, down to Pacaimayo, where's our campsite.
Exhausted.
It was tough, but it feels really good now that it's over. I think it was the best one so far because the scenery was spectacular and really different the whole way. Like the first bit was really, really steep uphill to another little peak, but it was kind of like mossy and dry and I don't know. And then on top of the mountain, like we looked down over this beautiful lake that was on top of this mountain.
Yeah, and it was really misty.
Yeah, it was misty and
It was really magical.
it was.
So I explain a little bit about what does mean these little pile of stones, you know. These are like a little offerings, so we call them apachetas. Usually nowadays early by all the people are crossing up the mountains in order to say thank you to the mountains or kind of gods during the Inca's times, the famous apus, no?
We descended down the other side through this rainforest bit, and it was not rainforest, jungle bit, and there were these beautiful caves that we had to walk through, and yeah, it was just awesome. And then we had lunch on top of a mountain in the mist.
Yes.
Lunch in the clouds.
Yeah.
This is our small thing I can introduce some of you. Okay? Some of them are over there. Would you like to go over there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
vamos a visitar a la cocina. Okay, all these guys are working here. That's why they didn't come over there. This is the small spot where they work. And then you're enjoying all this beautiful food, okay? So you can clap for all of these guys, please, okay? And take a picture.
Gracias. Yeah, we were just sitting on top of the mountain, and then it was nothing but white. And we were like, cool, you know, because it's been misty pretty much the entire time. And then all of a sudden this like Inca ruin just appeared out of nowhere.
It was
amazing.
magical.
It was amazing.
It was. And then we got to our campsite, and then we went. Then there's another Inca ruin just off about 5 minutes walk away, which is called Damn it!
I missed that. I was sleeping.
But it was probably the most beautiful thing I've seen on the trip. It was just magical, and it was just a time to reflect, and it was very serene. It was just a beautiful day.
Imagination could be the doorway system was made like this, wood made. You know who was WILLACOCHA? WILLACOCHA was the maker, the creator. No? Anyways, these people had a spiritual god. Otherwise, how come they can know who made all these things? Somebody else, no? That's how come the Spaniards conquered this civilization very easy. So I told you they were confused like gods in this time. No? Inca theology over here, no? And also duality, closed windows, two closed windows, duality. What does mean duality? Men and women, good and bad, no? White and black, duality, and Inca theology together. Every 21st of June, 21st of December, a lot of people come here trying to touch this stone, because Machu Picchu is one of the magnetic places in the world, no? How does it work? Probably this stone used to mark the times, having the sun this way and going this way, and marking according to the shadow of this stone. I think this is the end for us, for working Machu Picchu. Now you are free to do whatever you want to do.
One of the best holidays I've ever done, best things I've ever done.
Probably one of the most challenging things I've ever done.
But that's what makes it so great.
But that exactly.
Yeah.
There's something about actually being on top of a mountain and knowing that you didn't get flown there or driven there or ridden there. It was you scaling a mountain and standing in the clouds and looking down at the rivers and being in jungle and being in nature. And there's a massive sense of accomplishment and wonder, and it's quite amazing.
I feel just refreshed as a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do.
It is. It's like a soul refresher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. It's good.
We must return to the ways of nature and recognize that we are a part of the sun, moon, earth, water, and air. Mother Nature is within us, and we within her.